So hi guys, Adam here, welcome back to another Project Win video. So today we're talking all things putting, but this video has been a long time in the making. Let's go. So yes guys, firstly an apology from me. This video has been such a long time in the making. However, let me explain why. So before lockdown number one, yes, all that time ago, I went to see Jonny Sharkey over at the Links Golf Lab. Now I booked in with Jonny to see what I could do with my stroke to try and make a few more putts out there on course. Not knowing what the year ahead had in store for us all. However, it was my laptop that I think was a little bit more dodgy about this whole situation. So my laptop managed to lose all of the footage. But however, some very clever man has managed to get it all back for me, or most of it, and I've pieced it together for a video for you guys today. So without any further ado, let's go over to the Links Golf Lab to see Jonny and see what he can do with my dodgy putting stroke. Let's go. Okay, so guys, there's a lot of kit in here. So Jonny, just have a little chat to us about some of the stuff that you've got here at the lab.
We use Quintic ball roll. It's the industry leader in terms of ball roll technology.
And this is this thing down on the floor here. So as we get, this is all lit up, ready to go. So this sort of works on the dot system, is it? Yeah,
dot system. So you're not strapping anything to the putter in terms of weight-wise, really. It's just little dots, stickers which you put on the shaft of the putter and the toe as well.
Yeah.
So in terms of the playing characteristics of the putter, nothing changes too much.
Perfect. This is new.
Yeah, new, a week old for us. Just getting used to it now.
Good.
But what we found in here, like I said, the green's dead flat. Like I say, it's a lab environment, testing on its purest surfaces. But what I did find in my coaching, especially in the summertime, we do get outside, we're looking at different breaking putts. I didn't have anything to actually properly test the player and what is actually happening. So when clients are asking, well, why have I pulled that, why have I pushed that, what happened there? I'm only going on my naked eye, which to me, I couldn't deal with anymore. So Capto is really portable. It's only this tiny little box here. It's 47 grams.
Yep.
So it's not exactly a heavy,
no, it's not
heavy part.
No.
It obviously would change the playing characteristics slightly, but the data we receive from it is worth it. It's worth it 100%. Yeah.
So guys, as you can see, Jonny has got some of the most sought after state-of-the-art putting analysis equipment at his disposal at the lab. We've got Quintic, that's going to look at the ball roll and how the club interacts, any twisting, where I'm aiming, etc. And then Capto, for me, was really going to be dialed into what the stroke was looking like, where the acceleration was, where there should be acceleration, and looking at the patterns of the movement of the club. So we're going to have a little look now at my dodgy putting stroke right at the start of the session. Okay guys, so putter is all rigged up, ready to go. I'm set up on Quintic, so I suppose I better hit some putts.
Let's get rolling.
Right, wish me luck guys.
Yeah, so this is Quintic's numbers here.
Look at that guys, look. How many frames have we got here?
720 per second. So it's capturing a fair bit. So I'll put this on a continuous loop and we can even just see the putter coming through here. There we go, it stalls and the toe wobbles about a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see the dots on the ball. You can see they're starting to rotate in a circular fashion.
Yeah.
So then the dots on the board just starting to disappear. So this is control. This is monitoring the acceleration you put into the putter.
Yep.
Okay. The first part of the putter, the lines here, that is the putter's backstroke. Okay. You're quite slow. There's not a lot of acceleration put into the putter. A small amount. I know it's super quick, so that's potentially why. But yellow line here, that is our transition at the top of the backstroke. Okay. As you can see, the green line's optimum. Okay. We're not necessarily always trying to be optimum and perfect. Okay.
Yeah. But you need to be.
Yeah. On
somewhere near.
Yeah. Definitely. What we can see here, your transition's very slow. Okay. What we'd like to see is a quicker transitional movement in the opposite direction.
So as you can see on the screen there, guys, there's a lot of numbers, there's a lot of graphs, there's a lot of lines, but Jonny makes it really, really easy to understand and just sort of pinpricks things that he wants to pull out and tell you, rather than telling you everything that sits on that screen. So there is a colour coding system for Quintec, in from red, amber, green, and then up into blue that is tour level. So obviously the more sort of greens, blues, oranges that we've got, less reds, that's perfect, that's what we wanted to do. That's how he explained it to me on the day. It was more the fact that acceleration on Capto that we were really looking at. So I was quite slow, that change of direction wasn't very good, and then I was coasting through impact, but however, we were just putting the acceleration in at the wrong point. Jonny wanted me to actually feel like the start and that transition element of the backswing was a little bit quicker, so that as we came through, we were coasting through impact. Now you're thinking, why are you not accelerating through impact? Well, actually, one of the things that Jonny was talking about on the day was actually the fact that everybody's told to hit up and to be accelerating on the way through. Well, if you hit up and accelerate, say with an iron, you'd be thinning it. So that was the expression and the way he sort of went about it with me. Why do we want to be going this way? Actually, we want all of that pace to be done here, coasting through impact at a constant speed, not slowing down, but that constant delivery speed, because the backswing has dealt with the speed of the total putt. So it was an interesting way to look at it, and a sort of something I was doing naturally without knowing it, but a really good insight in where I needed to try and put the acceleration pattern into this putting stroke. So next up, you're going to see some of the drills that Jonny did with me to try and really force me in and get a really extreme feeling of how this is going to work within my putting stroke.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump down, I'm going to have a string over the, just over top of that T marker. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do to start with. Just make a couple of practice swings inside the ball, and I just want you to kind of ricochet your putter off the string here.
Ooh.
So you can feel a quicker surge in energy. And I say, still feel you're coasting through into the ball, not accelerating through it. That's it. Nice. Cool, let's give it a roll.
That feels so strange.
I said, not too fast where the ball goes, we just want to see a change in.
So you can see me bouncing that club off of that string really feels like that change of direction is really quick, and it felt so strange. And I can't tell you just how quick that lab putting green is. It is lightning. So I think that was sort of in my psyche as well. Like as a golfer, you try and think, oh, if it was really quick like that, you would start to slow down. But it was interesting once I did change that, having Capto there to really back up the whole. Okay, well that does feel weird, but what's it done? Why has it done what it's doing? You can see the graph line move, you can see my actual results curve was so much closer to optimum. But it's a very strange feeling to me, and it's something that I'm going to have to work on. But little did I know, I was going to have a year indoors to be able to work on this. So let's jump back to the lab and see how we were getting on.
And it's the energy is created in the backstroke.
Yeah.
For the putt. But a downstroke, like I said, it's that coasting feeling.
Okay, so I've hit some more.
Cool, so we made a little change as we spoke about with the alignment string having a little bit more energy at the top of the backstroke.
Yeah.
Obviously we're monitoring it through Capto, so where the energy is being placed. And like I said, our shape quality was at about 0.58, now we're up to...
Just to show you guys that I have actually improved, look.
So 0.92 now, so like I said, optimum is 1, and obviously we've really ramped that up. So not really changing a massive bit to your setup, we're not making you feel too uncomfortable at address, which is quite important. But what we have seen through Quintec, so kind of combining these two bits of software, we've now got your face aim from in the red down to, or into the green and the blue. So much more consistent.
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, we're monitoring it from here. So blue was you before.
Yeah.
Okay, when you first walked in. Red now is you after your change. So it's just, like I said, that little bit of surge of energy at the top of the backstroke.
But that's the difference, isn't it? If you're holding two more of those in a round, makes a massive change, doesn't it?
I'd say as well, in terms of, like, let's just say you're playing in the 36-hole tournament, your club championship, okay? We can always sit in the bar after and go, how many shots? Oh man, I missed that putt, I missed this. But if you can save yourself 1-2 shots in a round, that's 3-4 shots in over a tournament, a 36-hole tournament. That could be the difference. That could be the difference.
Definitely.
So, like I said, we know that just by changing where the energy is put into the putter, that's really improved your face aim. We just need to get the strike better. So as you can see from those numbers, it made a massive change to my putting stroke, just being able to get that surge of energy at the right time, to get that curve a little bit better. So up to 1.92 I think it was, and 1 is optimal. So I'm getting very close at the top end there. But as Jonny said there, I just couldn't strike them all. That change of energy for me really then scattered the strike a little bit. So a really high-tech drill got given to me at this point. I put 2 elastic bands around the hitting area. So it just made the hitting area quite small. Put the elastic bands around, or put blue tack on the face. That would work exactly the same. And just learn to do the same thing and learn to get it out the right part of the face. As me and Simon always say, strike is king. So let's jump back over to Jonny and myself at the lab for my final analysis of my putting stroke. Okay guys, so now you can all stop laughing at my putting stroke. So how did I do? Awesome. No, really good changes there. And like I said, as I said right at the beginning there, it's nicely backed up through the data. And that's the important thing, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit like any changes that we're making, that you could show me what change that was making, even on the data where you said it's going to really spike now, it's going to go too far the other way. When I take that away, it's going to settle back down. Did exactly what it said it was going to do with the data being backed up, and there's some simple bits in there to practice, which is going to be down to me. Put that in practice and then come back, see Jonny, and then see how we've evolved and how that's getting on from that point of view. But leading into the season this time of year, good to get these things checked, something to work on, take to the putting green before a round or during practice to really try and dial in and be using that practice time effectively, rather than just standing there hitting putts to random holes, which I'm sure you see all the time and frustrates you. We've got in the shop here, we've got a nice little office window which looks over the putting green, and Saturday morning, Sunday morning, see the guys turn up and start warming up, and you're like, that looks effective, that looks really good. I mean, what you're doing, getting the feel of the greens, I mean, you're going to get it on the first tuck green anyway. Like it's like anything, you make changes to your stroke, you make changes to your full swing. You've got to have the drills which are going to implement it and really kind of isolate where your area of needs are, and it's been great. So guys, I'll link all of Jonny's information in the description below, but hit the comment section up. Is this something that you've done before? Is either of these pieces of equipment that we've used today, have you used them? What's your experiences with them? I would love to hear your comments. Guys, if you are local, please come across and see these guys at Newmarket. They're doing a fantastic job. The facility here is first class, and they've got all the data that you could possibly ever want. Okay guys, so thanks Jonny, it's been an absolute pleasure to see you again. Guys, get across and see him, and we'll speak to you soon. So yes guys, you saw it first, that was the handshake at the end. What a weird thing to have. Hopefully they're coming back. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It was really good to get over and see Jonny. I need to go over, have a bit more of a catch up, see if I'm still on the right path. But it definitely feels better. It's obviously about me trusting it, getting out there and doing it. But I did have a long time throughout lockdown to try and practice this. So the strike has definitely got better. That gate is definitely getting smaller and smaller week on week. And it's not feeling quite as weird to put that energy in the backswing. Still about trusting it in competition, which is hopefully this year 2021 I can put it into competition and start trusting it. As always guys, thank you so much to our patrons.
You are so appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to become a patron of ours, please check out the website and all the bits in the description below. And there's nothing else left to be said, but we'll see you in the next video.